I am from Bangladesh, and currently I'm living. Actually, originally from a village, very remote village in our country. But now I'm in a city, you can say. But that is not a proper city, not Dhaka. Dhaka is the capital of Bangladesh, where you can see a lot of traffic, a lot of people. This is a mega city. If you compare with the people, there is a lot of people, like more than almost 10 million people live in Dhaka so far. I think more than that. So, but here I'm living in Naranganj. Naranganj is, you can see, those you can see a little far. Those are factories, especially there is cement factories, and then some, the United Feeds Mill, and some well mills, and in my right side you can see some houses. These are the flat, different kind of. So where the people are staying, especially, the people. It's not a village, but it's kind of a city. Very close. The city is. You can say you can go Dhaka from here within 1 hour. If you want to anywhere. If there is no traffic on the road, very busy traffic sometimes. So a vehicle is coming really fast. I have to get a little side of the road. Oh, something has gone in my eyes. In my one of my eyes. Allah. I think it's still inside. I'm not sure. Might be. So today is almost many days. Iran is. If I talk about the war between America and Iran is without the internet for a long time, for a very long time. When the war has started, from that time, like more than that, it's dated back, from that time, because there was a big protest, and in that time there was the electricity not available that time. There were cut off the electricity, the internet especially around the country. So this is, and it is ongoing. Today is almost maybe 100 days or something is ongoing without the internet. I don't know without the internet how the people in Iran they're doing their things. I'm not sure about any VPN or anything they're using, but do you guys know anything about that? Like, did you find any Iranian who are using the social media or Iranian? Anyway, could you contact with them, or if you were staying in the country or something, about that, then you can, put the comment on there, on my, here especially. Then I can know that too. So that's a big thing. Like, the people. I don't know. The people were devastated before. Iran has executed many people, because of the protests around the country. But when the war has started, you can see the protest has not been like before. There were no protests, especially. They were protesting against America. Actually, Donald Trump was thinking that maybe, the Iranian people support him when I was talking about the protest. The help is on the way, he once said. And the people were kind of, there's a fugitive person whose name is Reza Pahlavi or something, Pahlavi. And he was inciting the protest every time inside and, putting fuel to the fire all the time. So the protests were very big, and everyone is thinking maybe the government will fall down. But now the intelligence assessments show that Iran actually, what the Donald Trump said, is far more, powerful than what the Trump said. Trump said that we wipe out the Iranian navy, we wipe out Iranian, the ships and navy and warplane especially, and everything they said. They don't have any kind of naval power, any kind of that though. But even U.S. intelligence assessment shows that they have still 70% capability of like before the war. Now they have 70% capability to strike back. Their missile launcher and the Hormuz is more active. Maybe from 33 or almost 2 or 3 years is not working. Otherwise, all 30 are working perfectly. To launch the missile. They have significant number of the cruise missile and the other missile, as well to attack other country. So it's really a big thing. Like Iran is like even it surprised me as well. Like how Iran is fighting. They're not uh, fear or scared of anything about Africa, America, Europe. No one. They said that whoever will come join with the war because America is a NATO country, a big country, a NATO country. They are running the NATO in a sole countries kind of. Feel like that, but still I don't know. Like um, they're fighting. They could fight against NATO as well this time. I don't know. Maybe if the NATO country comes to join, and then Iran will be like backfooted more than now. But it's still the France, Germany, you know, Turkey, they're not taking part. One of the reason, the main reason, one of the is Israel is also involved in the war. They are illegally all the time. So also not been war with Iran. One of the reasons the Israelis, they don't like Israel, especially the Jewish people. They want war. They want the Gulf country to wipe out, to devastate it from the map. They don't want to see them. Because they are expansionist. The Jewish people are they're very much try to do the war, try not to get back from Iran. Like Donald Trump is now they are really want to stop the war. They're really Jagar have a big heart now is to stop the war, not like before. They have started the war, like somehow without a lot of intelligence, a lot of assessment, a lot of like the future was going to happen. They said that like Russia started the war with Ukraine. They thought that maybe we could capture the country within a month or something. We are not going to lose a lot of army, military personnel. But you see what happened. Russia has been losing every single day. It's been a big cemetery everywhere, and people are dying around. Especially the military personnel. Even from Bangladesh, they were going to fight against Ukraine for Russia. They also have died, and they're just dying. In Russia-Ukraine war, people are dying. No one is watching. The Putin is also backfooted now. His popularity also really gone down, and now he's thinking about what to stop. He said that last time. The victory, the parade. That okay, our war is going to end very soon. Maybe there is a possibility that we can sit down with, he can sit down with Zelensky very soon as well. There's a possibility, if the deal is like about to happen, if there are agreement between the two countries. So what Russia wants is the Donbass, whole region. But I heard that the way their offensive is ongoing, it will take 3 decades, maybe it's more than 3 decades to capture the Donbass. 3 decades means almost 30 years of war. Need to fight, and Russia has already loosened. If it generally counts, that you can see, people are dying. Maybe almost hundreds and thousands Russian troops have been killed, and every time from foreign countries as well. And the war is ongoing, and now the war is with the drone. The drone is having a big impact now everywhere. Russia is also joining with that. Trying to produce the drone and the stealth drone. And another thing is you can understand that uh, Russia has been tested a big weapon because some Sarmat 2 or something. That was about 30,000 kilometer range, intercontinental ballistic missile. That's called ICBM. And this is a very big range, maybe the highest range than any other country, intercontinental, that is like very big range. And some other missile few years ago they were uh, testing that was going, that's what was operating. The fuel was like capacity of nuclear fuel was giving, so it was unlimited range. They were saying. So that's a big thing. Still Russia is fighting, but still Russia has capability to do the war with any big country. To be honest, we can say maybe Russia is losing. Yes, they are losing everything. They are producing everything because they have that power, to produce everything. Like because they are a long time ago, like when there was a Soviet Union. Oh, it's raining. The rain has started, so I have to go really fast. I have to take a shelter. I don't know where to take a shelter. Now I'm running because the rain is falling off. Now the rain has started, so I don't know. There are some shops in front of me, so let's see if I can get shelter. There on a shop, and I can have a tea maybe. I can take tea. So it's raining, and rain is falling down on my head every time. So it's a very big. Oh yeah, this is my. I'm running. This is a good thing. Like I can run. Running is a good thing. A good shit. The running is a good thing. Like because of the rain, I'm running. But it's good that I'm running. It's good for. I'm kind of exercising as well. I came really far from somewhere. I don't know. I don't know anyone there. You can see in front. There are a few shops, so I can sit there. To try to keep myself from the shop. That would be good. So people they're selling the tea and everything. See that's how they're selling. Very old man. It's wrong din. So this is a very good place to sit. My gosh. It's raining. I'm going to end the video.